Maybe I should put the computer over here. The mouse didn't like that too much. Oops. The mouse shouldn't be. Like that. I think that'll work. Hello, Curtis. How are you? I can't speak very well today. I had something. I bit my tongue while I was asleep, and it hurts. So it's really, yeah. I'm trying not to talk too much. I already did a video earlier. I still have to edit that. I'm gonna unlock my tools and go get some materials to start up the gas forge. And we still have to connect the gas, but I'll be here in front of the screen. So hang loose to see if this will work. I've got the everything set up. I spent all morning putting in the vise, and I did a really good job. I really like it. I still have to forge a fork to nail in the lower half so it doesn't move. So yeah, but I don't know what happened. I bit my tongue real hard. I hope, lucky I didn't bite it off, but on the side here, so it's hard to eat and drink and everything, so it's really not nice. Oh my, I'm so excited. I gotta keep this open. There's a problem. All right. There, well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but no, I guess I'll deal with that later. Okay, we need gloves. 1, 2. Alright, I'm gonna go hook up the gas bottle real quick and see. I want to see how the gas forge, how it feels to have that on in here, if it's safe. The coal forge, I have the laptop sitting on the coal forge. Let's back up a bit so you guys can see me. I still need to invent something for the smoke. Actually, more for the sparks. I don't worry much about the smoke because the ceiling has a gap of about this much all the way around the building. And I have 2 windows directly right here at the forge. And so I'm either going to use something that looks really historically the way it was in the museum, or like a piece of leather hanging across the entire work area so the sparks will, be caught there. Or I'm going to actually make something out of an old metal oil tank that actually has like a fume. I'd have to do them out the side here. I couldn't do them this way because the roof extends too far that way to the front. But I could do it out the side with a real exhaust, with a nice exhaust and everything. But I really need to mess around with that and see what I need to, what I can come up with on material-wise and what's efficient. I really need it to work well. So I'm going to hook up the gas. This is real exciting. I've been waiting for this moment now for probably... All right. I don't know, a long time. Got a leaky valve. Let gas come out of there. Turn the gas bottle around one time. The pressure won't be correct. Okay. It has to be clean. Okay. leave the wrench right here. Yeah. All right. That's not a good spot for that. Alrighty. Let me walk over to the Viking roundhouse. I'm going to go get. Yeah, you just came off work. Wow. I didn't really plan this live stream, so it's kind of like just a spontaneous adventure. Hello, Woodlander. How are you? It's a long time no see. I'm glad to see you. I'm just about to fire up the blacksmith shop for the first time. You want to hang loose to see if I don't blow up in the air. I'm going to go get some fire starter out of my cabin over there, and I'll be right back. I'm just going to walk right across the way here. To start the gas forge, I always use these pressed wood shavings with wax. Thank you. The shop is. I just put the vice post in this morning. That was a great piece of work. I was going to film it, but yeah, you know how that goes. Either work or film. It's not if you don't have a camera person. It's not too easy. I wanted to get it done. It was really a little bit more difficult than I had thought. I had to go get the 6-foot long wood stump from all the way over from the forest in here. Dig a hole. I had to cut it first. Dig a hole. Then put the wood stump in. Heave the. Well, then I have to straight cut the top. And you know how that goes with the chainsaw. You make 4 cuts by the time you get to where you want, and you've made 4 cuts, you know, and then you lost on height. Heave the vice up there, and I had to mess with it because it's not a flat surface. I had to cut a lot of the side of the wood stump down, but it fits really nice now. And I've found a spot where it's actually I could take stuff right off the coal forge and go right over to the vice over here. And it's long enough so I can actually work on both ends of it and on both sides of it. So that's what I didn't have in my other setup on my old shop where it was still under the tarp. What we got here? Kenny Parrott, welcome. Dutch Lion Prepping. And did I miss anybody? Luke and Mum, hello. I'm about to start up the gas forge, so let's see how this turns out. Super dangerous to go with the right to go and turn the gas on and stick the Bunsen burner in there and ignite the gas. It's super dangerous. I put one of these in there, I light it, and then I step to the side and I slowly turn on the gas. In case there's an emergency, I can shut the gas off immediately. So that's let's go ahead and do that real quick. There's an unfinished piece of work in here. Look at that. I have to finish that. I'll put this away in a safe place over here. All right. Put on my hands. We're going to go over here. I'm going to turn on the gas now. All right. Seems that my my pressure gauge is broken. First error of the day. It's no longer reading, so I don't know how much gas pressure I got, but I'm going to judge by the sound because I have a lot of experience with this forge. You guys can see. I don't know if you guys. I'm going to try to get the right angle so everybody can see everything. There we go. Yeah, so far so good. We didn't blow up. Like I was saying earlier, I can't speak very clearly. I have an injury inside my. I almost bit off my tongue last night while I was sleeping. Yeah, so I really got to break in these gloves again. They're really stiff. And so first things first, tomorrow I'm going to go get a new pressure regulator for the gas, which will allow me to at least use gas forge until I get my coal area here set up. I need to build some kind of a smoke and spark catch. Yeah. And build some kind of a smoke and spark retardant here. I need to do that before I start up the coal forge. Well, Yeet Machine, the project is, this is the brand, you guys get to see the initial break-in of the new blacksmith shop. This is what this is. This is just kind of like a test and tune. I got the microphone over here. This is just kind of like a test and tune experiment. Yeah, no blowing up is a good sign. We didn't blow up the shop. I just have to be careful, see how hot that gets up there, but I think I'll be all right. Yeah, we'll see. I'm testing everything out to see if there's any problems that I haven't considered. I actually kind of, I was really looking forward to this day for about 3 months now, so you can kind of imagine what I feel like. But this is just a small experiment. There's nothing really, big going on. We're just gonna start up the forge. I cleaned my anvil up. It's all shiny. We're sitting out in the rain under a tarp. It's covered up, but still, condensation will make it rust. So, yeah, party time. Yep. So let's see what we can, if this will actually warm up nice. And what I think what I'll do is I'll make some hooks. I'll form some. I need to make a U-hook to fasten my vise. I think that's what I'll do. But if I can find something to put under the laptop so it'll actually, let me see if I can find go get a board from outside real quick so you guys can have the best view. About 15 minutes, and I do have to check temperature. Yeah, it's kind of warm, but I can hold my hand there, so it should be safe. If not, I'll have to make a little heat shield up there too, which won't be a deal at all. I can easily construct something. We could get a board, and I can set the laptop up a little higher. That way, you guys can see me and the tools and the anvil. So I'll be right back. Mm-hmm. That's a little bit better, I would say. And I could probably put the microphone over here too, so you guys can actually hear what I'm saying. All right. You have a good birthday. Yeah, I got home from Hedeby on my birthday. I came back from the museum on that day, and I had a lot of rest. I checked the bees, and I made sure the bees are doing all right. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Got to relax a little bit. I still have the rest of the week off, and I'm going to be working up here every day. I still have to put in the barn door. I really don't know what to do about that. I have to think about that if I want to raise it up another foot, because the Bobcat just fit in. I mean, I couldn't fit a piece of paper between the ceiling and the Bobcat, and I put some gravel down, so it might not even fit in here now. So I don't know. I have no idea. If I make the door any bigger, the boards that I have now won't fit. So that means I have to go buy more boards. So I have a dilemma. So we'll have to see. So let's see what's going on over here. You woke up finally. There you go. All right. You're sitting right around 2 bar like I want it right there. The pressure gauge is kind of decided to wake up, but I'm still going to go get a new one. So Tunar, I don't know what that means, but greetings to you. Yeah, I'm going to make a there no sparks should be coming out of this one, but I'm going to make a hub over this one, over the coal forge. That's where I have the laptop sitting right now. All right, so really excited. Let's get the tools. We need tools. Get some tongs. Then we're gonna fix the door here. Bring this down a little bit. There we go. Let us see what we need. My favorite hammer. Oh, I'm so excited. All my tools. I still need to make something over here where I can hang all my tongs and stuff. Ah, okay. Cool. Thank you, Sotunara. I didn't know that. I learned something new. Well, I'm really excited to see. I like the layout. I have lots of space to move around, so I don't bump my hip into the anvil, my elbow, or anything. I really thought it long and hard. How am I going to set this up? I was real nervous that I couldn't fit the coal forge, but I'll get it set up. I'll have to really do great effort to keep the sparks up under the hood here. So I'm gonna have to invent something. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with my blacksmith hands here. I need a place. On my old setup, I had them hanging around the what do you call it, vise. But I think now it's more appropriate I make something right here because I'm working at the anvil. I have hangers right here, so I'm gonna figure something out here. It's not gonna be today, but yeah, piece by piece, I need to start building up the hardware. It's going to be the first couple of days of work. It's going to be making things to put things. And I don't want to leave out my tools until I have doors. So, I can lock the door and leave the basic things like some of the hammers and some of the tools I use quite frequently just ready to go. So that's the deal about having lockable windows and doors. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I have that as well, but I use that for my hammers. I have and my hardy tools for the tools that fit in the anvil. I have 3 on each side. I have 3 hammers and 3 of the hardy tools, so I can quickly switch between that. I have a couple of dozen pliers, so I can't hang them all up. That'd be too much stuff in the area where my legs is. I don't like bumping my kneecaps on those. All right, we'll need you. Maybe. My tools is rusty. I gotta clean them all up. I gotta take a day, clean up all my tools. I think my setup here. Oh, I heard a noise. I heard a noise. Oh, it's not that one. It's just warm. Keep my hand there. Good. What I'm gonna do. I have an idea. I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm going to hang this up over there. I'll have to figure something out. But the shield on the door, maybe I can lower that down too. I don't need it to be open all the way. I'm going to use this for today. All right. Nice. Now I'm going to go get a piece of metal right outside. All right, Woodlander, thanks for stopping in. I'll catch you later. I'm going to go out back and get a piece of metal. I think I'm going to actually make a nail for that for the vise. So I'm going to go get a piece of steel for that. Be right back. Perfect. Yes. All right, let's see. Forge looks like it's ready to go. Oh man, I missed this a lot. I gotta tell you how much I missed this. I still got it. I used to juggle all my tools too. It's yeah. Ah. What a wonderful. Oops. Nobody saw that. Hey, look over there. Hey, I got to put my pliers. Yeah, it looks pretty good so far. How's everybody's day been going so far? Right here now, it's about 7 in the evening. I'm going to make this one item, and then I'm going to go home. I just wanted to take a good look and see how this would work. I have a lot of leather at home. I might do that tomorrow. Yeah, you got to have a little fun. If you make a mistake, you got to play it off a little bit and just it's on purpose. Yeah. So, right. I'm all excited. I'm hoping that'll heat up nice. My face really hurts. I've been searching for a big anvil the last couple of days. Well, this one here is close to 200 plus kilos, just a little over 200. Looking for, yes, the forge lives again. Yes. It's not 100% yet, but it's like I said, I'm testing. We're going to break in the forge together today. It's a very special moment. When I'm forging, it's in the forge. I'm going to first forge, since we're testing the gas forge to see if everything's set up nice, if it doesn't get too hot for, the heat rising to the ceiling. We're testing, and so I'm going to use a piece of steel I have to make a fork nail to secure my vise from moving sideways. I have to nail it because it's got a post. It's a post vise. I got to nail that to the wood stump, and that's going to be the piece that I need to make now. And I figured that'd be a good breaking in the forge. I have the first couple of days. I'll have this set up all working the way I want. I have to make a bunch of things for inside here. I'm going to make myself I have this awesome. I have this piece right here. I go to the scrapyard a lot. I find these things quite often. It's from an old, pull wagon from a horse. I'm going to hang that right up here, and I'm going to put chains on it, and I'm going to put it so where if I'm working on a long piece of metal, I don't need a third or a fourth person to help me hold it. It'll be really cool. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, I've had that problem with space. Having no space, that's a real thing. Oh wow, cool. Working on the van, huh? It's hot here too. It said record high for May. I don't know if that's true, but yeah. So we'll see. Let me put this back. I think my piece of metal wants to come out. All right, we're going to start by making a point on each end, and then we're going to forge square. We're going to try to at least. We'll see. Hello, Kevin. Welcome. Yeah, it is always fun to make and create. That is true. I like to make a lot of small things out of wood as well. We're doing a lot of wood decorating in the side room over there to make it a little bit more lively. I may have to build a small table and a small bench to go in there because I don't think the one I have in the roundhouse will actually fit nicely. It's too big. And I would like a table and a bench to sit at. Yeah, it'd be nice to have in that side room over there. So let's get this back out. We're ready to continue. Okay. I'm having a lot of fun. This is awesome. I get to share this cool moment with you guys. The Lord of the Blacksmith. It's more like feel like Star Wars. I am the blacksmith. Okay, enough of that. Yeah. But I think I'm making a juggling act. Hot metal, hot metal, hot metal. Uh-oh, we have some spark. Where did that go? I have to get this out of there. Yeah. The little fire starter was causing sparks to go up there. I didn't like that. That's why this entire floor is gravel. Hot metal, boop, it's on the floor. Don't worry about it. Darth Smith, yeah, that's awesome. That'd be a funny parody to make one day. Okay, so I forged the end down. I've squared it off. This camera on this laptop isn't the greatest. I'm sorry about that, but we're gonna have to bear with it. This is just my on-the-run laptop. It's not meant for live streaming, although it's become, I guess, more or less an instrument for that kind of adventure. So I made a point here. What I'm going to do now is do the same on the other end, and then I have to drill some holes, and then I have to make sure I have the right diameter and drill. So that's a massive wood stump. I'm going to pre-drill it because I don't want to split the wood stump. That's what I did with those screws too. I want to turn that around when I do that. So let's flip this around. Into the fire, oh yeah. Do it with my left hand. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to go. Man, that's really terrible. Yeah, it makes me worried about my roof. But this project's not going to be very long. I don't think we'll get too hot. Another 15 minutes, we'll be finished. The Elden Ring. 1, for power. I don't know all the things, but I'm just going to make them up. 2, to forge in fire. And 3, to rule them all. Yeah, something like that, wasn't it? I have several fire extinguishers. I have actually not right now that they're right there. I have like 6. I have 2 that shoot water, which is really good because they don't have chemicals in them. And I'm in a very, I don't like to use chemicals out in nature, but I have one that's for the fire emergency. It's got the chemical in it. So if I do have a big fire, I can use that. And it works very efficiently. It sucks the oxygen out. But I have several water, pressurized stainless steel water. So they're right there. I can see them. Today in Norway is Independence Day. Well, I did not know that. So I don't know if you're in Norway right now. Happy Independence Day. La, 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 la. Yeah, I really know how important that is. I'm going to have to put them here too. I'm going to mount them. I'm going to put little burlap sacks around them so people don't whine. No, it's not historically correct. Well, I'll tell you what. If my shit's on fire here, if my shop burns down, that's very historically correct, isn't it? Fire, yeah. But I'm going to put one over there. Put one basically in every corner where I can be at the moment, so I'm going to hide it with a little, burlap sack or whatever. But I need to have very many fire extinguishers, especially over there. I need to get a couple more, actually. Actually, I'm going to put it right here. For this operation, I'm going to try to turn to the vise. Can you guys see the vise right there? Yes. Okay. But I need to figure something out how I can make this so I can mount like a real good camera. I'm not really good at this stuff, but I like to get it where I can mount like a really nice camera. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a brand new camera, newer camera that hooks up with Wi-Fi, and I can stream with my phone, but right off an HD quality camera. I think that's what I'll do. And maybe hook it up to the laptop. I still need a power source. Yeah, more investment. Another $5,000 later, you guys can see me live. Woo! All right. What I did now is I used the glowing iron to mark where I want to drill holes. So I'm going to put that back in there for a second. And then I'm going to make the fork. Oh, my pliers. Look at that. I was looking for those. With a fish-eyed lens? I don't know. I'm really not a camera guy. Actually, I'm pretty surprised that my connection today is pretty good. I'm really surprised about that. Or a lens that catches more angle. I'd have to get somebody that's really, really good at that and then bring them up here and say, this is what I want. I want you to tell me how much it'll cost and where I can get it. And then I can make a budget. I can spend like $50 a month on it or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. I have an apron right here, actually. Where'd it go? Right here. I do have it for special jobs, and I use it when I cut, grind, weld on the forge. And for most smaller jobs, I don't wear it because it's kind of hard to put on. And it's of course you're right. I know you should be wearing something like this. The sparks come off of there or whatever. Speaking of sparks, yeah. But this was a gift that I've had now for over a long time, 10 years. I think even for my birthday a long time ago, and I kind of cherished it because it's got a lot of memories. So I try to keep it in good condition and have it around and make sure it stays here, doesn't walk away or get destroyed. All right, we're gonna have to. Now we've got a nice cherry red. We're gonna have to make a bend. Okay, right there. All right, now, I don't think that was correct. All right, I want to, made a mistake. I may have to correct that. That's not a big deal. The metal is still hot. Okay, I didn't like the fact that it's bent there. I need to bend it here. I need to go a little bit further back. Test and tune is the motto of today's live stream. Welcome, everybody. I don't know who we haven't had in here yet. Let's see. Dutch Lion prepping. Big angle fish eye, like 140. Okay, I'll look into that. Maybe that'll be what I need. I have to do some research. I have to learn some new things. So what's life all about is learning new things. Keep it interesting, get good at new things, and then learn some new things. Stay distracted by creativity. keeps your mind out of trouble most of the time. As I would Pooh Bear this afternoon, we were having a good time. We were out in the forest scavenging for some materials to make some wall hangers in here out of some old tree tops and stuff. I'm gonna go home now in a couple after we get this piece finished and mount it on the vise here. Go edit that video so you guys can watch out for that later this evening. In the next couple hours, it'll probably be. It's about 7:30 here. It'll be somewhere around midnight my time, so 6 hours back. About 6 hours from now, I should have that up. All right. Now, the correct way I should have done this, I should have measured the center and then measured half of the center back the other way and made my bend that way and did that equally on both sides. But I'm going to eyeball this because I am going to try to make this. I have to improvise. Yes. That'll work right there. Okay, got a nice 90-degree bend. Now if I bend it here, it's very hot, I don't want to touch it. Up that way I'll have my nail to hold that in. So I'm going to turn this around. Put that, this end in the forge. Like so. Yeah, I think you would get really good at all the little tricks and things if you make about 10,000 horseshoes. That's just the downside of being a blacksmith. It wears your body out too. I mean, it's really something that's. I wouldn't want to do this for a full-time living with everybody coming up to you. I want you to make exactly this. I want you to make that or this here, and it's just not a living anymore. It's you can't do that. So I selectively make things from the Viking age or useful things or here and there. I started blacksmithing when I got interested in making knives. That was a long time ago. I kind of really got into it, and I made knives for like 6 years out of all kinds of different things. And then I started forging them, and I had a really nice shop set up. And I remember locking the gate. It was like in a behind a house. And there was a big iron gate, and I went shopping. I was gone for 2 hours. I came back, someone had stole the gate and everything in my shop, and it looked like someone had swept the floor too. I mean, it was like someone cleaned that place out. And I said, screw this. I lost an investment there, and I didn't want to ever do it again. Ruined all the fun for me. But I invested a lot of money, and yeah, so that's how it goes in life sometimes. You get screwed over. Now I need to go more. Heat that again. Yep, they nowadays they have a mobile workshop, and the guy's got a little tiny aluminum anvil with a hardened steel top on it, so he can carry it. It's not very big, maybe about 50 kilos, if that. And they have all their tools in the van, all the materials, and they do these horseshoes nowadays. You would not believe. They use epoxy and all kinds of high grade shock absorbing materials alongside with the horseshoes. So it's really fascinating to see what kind of technology is involved nowadays for horseshoe. You kind of have to be like a scientist alongside a blacksmith. That's work that really it gets to your back and stuff, and that's not really something I don't want to look forward to. Okay, we're gonna have to see how we're gonna do this. Right there. Yeah, right. Yeah. Let's see. Gotta go tighter. Messed it up again. Oh, we gotta heat that up before I hit that. Almost. Test and tune. Oh, that's a cool idea. On the hitch, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool how they have their band set up. Now, when I go far places, I didn't do it this time because I just really wanted to just go have a good time. But usually when I go far places, further like 150 kilometers away from home, I pack my van with all my tools. I take my little wrench box, my large floor jack. I take my scan tool. I take the whole 9 yards with me in case I have a breakdown. I can just pop off just basically help myself if I have the ability to repair it. Yep. Ouch. Okay, we need to go and make this bend. I think that'll do. Looks about good. Yeah. I'm going to test fit. Going to adjust it just one more time. Fire, 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 fire. Okay, enough of that. Yep. Well, I don't know about goose grease. I use usually because this is kind of like where my place is up here. It's kind of like a nature-sensitive area, so I don't want to have any mineral oils or anything based like that. I use cooking oil, but since the Ukraine is hard to get, so I have to figure it out. I have to figure something out. Maybe I have to, I don't know, go to Burger King or something and like scoop some of their nasty grease out of their thing so I can have something to harden my flint strikers in. I usually harden those in water, actually. Hello, Nick. Welcome. This is the initial break-in, or actually a test and tune run for the Viking blacksmith shop. Now, I don't have the coal forge set up yet. I have to make a cover for the sparks. But we're using the gas forge to see how that works, and we're making a nail clip. We're making a U-shaped nail for the vise. All right, Bob. Thank you for tuning in. I'd like to, at this point, thank everybody that made donations on my birthday to my PayPal account. I highly appreciate it, and it will be put to use here at the camp. Most definitely. Thank you, everybody who's made donations. I highly appreciate that. I'd like to say that again. All right, Bob, take care. We'll see you soon. And there'll be a video coming out later today if you want to catch that. All right, I'm going to pull this piece of hot metal out. Even get me out of the fire. Okay, that looks like it'll work. Now I had some water somewhere. That's the word, I guess. Okay, we're gonna turn the forge off. I'm gonna let this cool here. One thing I gotta remember, that if I'm using the gas forge in the summertime and I want some cold drinks, all I got to do is strap them to the bottom of that gas bottle. That thing gets to minus 40 degrees sometimes. It freezes that gas up and then the pressure drops down. And I have to set that in a vat of water. I could cool all my... Isn't that cool? That's a pun too, isn't it? Play on words. So we're going to try that. So we're going to cool this down. Let me see if I can go find some water. All right, I got to go find some water. Be right back. I'm going to... Okay, I'm back. Gonna run to the car, get the cold beers. Actually, I have a little bit of a principle: no alcohol while I'm working. Basically, while I work at all, because it's just too dangerous. If something happens, then I won't be able to go anywhere, like drive away to the, if emergency happens, or it's much more easy to cause an accident if you had just one beer. So generally, I don't drink beer. It could be alcohol-free beer. That's, there are exceptions where I say, okay, like a Radler. It's just like a Sprite mixed beer thing, a little sip when I'm not doing anything too serious. But if I'm working around fire and heavy equipment and I have to operate, no, we can't do that. So, but I will have cold beverages down there, or alcohol-free. It tastes just the same, and it's very refreshing. All right, so let me get this set up. I'd like to show you guys what I'm doing. Throw that on the ground. I don't think I need the tongs because I just dunked that in the water. So I'm just going to throw the laptop. I think that the microphone will follow me over here. Just 1 second, please. I'm going to rotate this over here. I'm going to put you guys on the floor with me. Haha. There you go. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, I think so. You put the tripod back up. All right. I think the sun. Oh, this poor laptop, man. I swear. Maybe I should put you guys right there to the sun. Okay. I think that's as best as it's going to get. So what I'm doing here is I've made this this fork, and we're going to nail down this here. We're going to nail down this part of the, because this wobbles, and I don't like that. So we're going to drill a hole here where those burn marks are. I think you can see them. Yes. And we're going to then do that because we don't want to drive the nail in there without having a little bit of a start, because it may split the wood, and I don't really want to do that. You appreciate the strength of the wood stump. So let's take a quick look and see what size. If I drill it too small, the wood stump the nail will loosen over time. So I think this size here will be good. I kind of just size it up by guessing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Vikings and power tools. Yes, I love my power tools. That's a problem now, because the drill bit is. No. Okay. To get it started, at least. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. All right, we're gonna need the hammer. All right, and then I'm going to get it started, and then I'm going to find something to wedge in here, some wood for the spacer, because this is actually really bent. It's not straight with the vise anymore. Okay. Okay, that's not working like I wanted. Okay. Plan B. We're gonna make a wedge. This isn't working the way I wanted it to. Oh, yeah. Okay. Improvise. Let's see. All right. Now. Oh. Okay. I'm going to have to wedge something in here now. Or, yeah, maybe wedge something behind it. I'm not quite sure. But I still have to, maybe I should use two hammers. Use one like as an anvil. It's not working. Okay, I'm kind of disappointed. I should have drilled a way deeper hole. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, well, I think what I'm going to do, is go get the torch and heat this up, and it will heat up inside the hole and walk its way in when I hit it. But I'm not sure I want to do that. So I don't know. So let's see. My other plan was, now that this here is broken a little bit too. I don't know. It's when you have old stuff, that's how it is. I really just need to put a wedge down in there now on both sides. so it doesn't move. But that wasn't the plan. The plan was to nail this thing down. All right, I think I've fixed the solution. I'm going to indent the center. I have to find some wood to wedge in here real quick. I think I have something laying close by. Ah, ouch. And of course, I don't have an axe handy. Oh my god. All right. That's not going to work. I need something like that over there. Cool. I think this will work. Maybe not. It's already too much. That's a shame. That's too much. Oh, and then I have this problem here. Oh, wow, this is awesome. I like this. This is fun. There we go. I win. Now hammer. Why is that not working? Can you explain to me why that's not working? Okay. You want to? It's just trying to give me a hard time. That's all. There we go. Break that off. Now I need something I can wedge in the sides, and then we'll be good to go. Okay. Viking by Wraps duct tape. Yes. Viking duct tape. I think Viking duct tape was linen with cheese glue. I think that's Viking duct tape. That's funny. Yeah, I could use a tiny portable vise. I'm just going to fix this problem real quick. Okay. I will fix this off the camera because I'm exhausted. And I think I need to move the camera. My battery is about to say goodbye. And I need to go find some more wood and get the axe. And yeah. So I'm going to end the stream here. That was pretty cool. I don't think we burned down the shop. I don't see any flames. I don't think the roof's on fire yet. So I do need to hang something. I do need to hang something over there above the forge. So that's cool to keep some of the heat down. I'll make me some kind of like a little umbrella hat or something. That'd be cool. Really awesome. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you have that subscribe button and the bell and all notifications because a whole bunch of my subscribers don't have that clicked and they don't know when I post new videos, and that's really bad for me. And for all of you guys that would like to see my videos, you just haven't clicked on that button. So, yeah. Zip ties. Oh, I think that's a good idea. I'll use zip ties. Yes. Okay. All right. I'll be seeing you guys later. I still have to edit a video when I get home. So, like this. There we go. Stay safe, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world, and see you soon.